Hey, Migs. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yep, me too, Migs. Me too. It's coming. It's happening. Hey, Notion. What's going on? I did. Twitch is forcing everyone into monetization. Hey, AIM. What do you mean? No, server's supposed to be coming up for an extended test here very shortly. And then we're good. If the test goes well, we're ready to launch. Which is fantastic. Come on. Resize. Me too, Notion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I might have skipped out of work a little early. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Do you guys have the realm status page up? The Project Epoch status. Welcome, welcome. Come join us for the test. They're waiting for me to start the test, so. There you go. That'll help. That'll save you some clicking. Hey Mick, how you doing? No problem. Mick, if you played WoW for a long enough amount of time, you've encountered this kind of situation. Whether it's Blizzard servers or another private server. World of Warcraft is kind of known for having scuffed launches. Everybody, get in here. We're doing things. It's happening. I tell you what, I did not get much sleep last night, though. I'm a tired boy. Mick, it was only down for a week. I remember at one point during vanilla launch, Blizzard Bank, couldn't access your banks for 2 weeks when vanilla launched. Hey Juan, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I think it's pretty silly. The majority, if you do a community poll, the majority of people who vote aren't even gonna be people who have played. But like I said last night, I don't care personally if we wipe or not. I just hope we get to keep our names. Hey Mick, it's they're getting ready to do an extended test. They're gonna keep it up for a few hours to do some testing, and if that goes well, then they're gonna move to the next full launch. Oh yeah, I remember that, Amber. Man, that was an interesting, that was a spicy time on the internet when PS4 got hacked. Very spicy time. And PlayStation is a multi-billion dollar company, so. I know, Em. I know. I know, right, Mick? Yeah, they've done the developers have done a phenomenal job. From, trying to get 30,000 people into your game all at once on launch day to migrating the server infrastructure completely from Windows to Linux, rebuilding their admin tools, rebuilding the queue system, everything, all within a week. When people said it'd take them months to get to this point. Hey, Dragon, this time we're waiting because they're getting ready to turn the servers on. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light. Yeah, well, the Discord is in read-only mode right now, Mick, so people can't talk. So if you want to hop over there and look at the update section of the Discord, Mick, I think you'd like the last couple messages. They could wipe the servers flying, but I don't know, we'll see. I think it's silly. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. Just let us in. Let us in. I just hope they don't wipe the character names. That would be a bummer. I got my name for my mage, and I got War Stomp for my warrior. My Tauren warrior got the name War Stomp. I'd like to keep those. If I could. Oh, yeah. I think it got down to 4 where I live, Mick, last night. It's nice today. It's a nice and balmy 16 right now. It's quite nice. 8 for northern Queensland. That is crazy. That is super cold for you guys. Yeah, see, that just leads to a whole nother mess, Em. Why even do that? That's my question. I just feel like you're making more work for yourself if you wipe and then have to do another name res, or it's just a first come first serve. Yep, same here. Tonic. I visited Adelaide a couple years ago. I loved my trip out to Adelaide. Nice. Yeah, 24. I'm looking forward to having that weather back. I'm ready to get out of some cold. My favorite thing to do when I was in Adelaide is go to the drive-on beaches. So you can't do that here in Victoria. But in Adelaide, I loved going to the beaches where you could drive up onto the beaches. Oh, had such a great time. Me, my wife, and my 2 dogs, we just drove up on the beach, got a spot, opened up the back, grabbed a couple of our beach chairs, chilled, played with the dogs. It was great. It's coming, Nick. They're gonna turn them on. And it's gonna be on for a couple hours. So, but I will put a caveat to that. While yes, they'll be on for a couple hours, there could be some crashes from content, but they said they'll get them fixed pretty quick. So, hopefully, let's hope for a smooth 2 to 3 hours without any crashes. I had no... yeah, Nick, I slept for a few hours. I slept for a few hours. Not long. I'm starting to get a little tired. But I'll be okay. I'm power through. Hey, Kazar. Good morning. You're up early? Or are you up late? Are you up early or late? Yeah, I couldn't miss this test, Quasar. Normally I don't stream during this time, but how could I miss this possible last test? I've been here through all the others. I couldn't miss the last one. Yep, same for me, Quasar. I got about 4 hours of sleep before I had to get up for work. Nice, Notion. See? I told everyone that the final test would be this weekend, and then we'd be good to go for launch. I've been telling people that all week. People didn't believe me. People kept telling me, oh, it'll be weeks away. Hey, Camp. For me personally, I don't care if they wipe or not. I just think it's silly to wipe. I just don't see what the benefit is. If people are worried about gold, just wipe everyone's gold away. Leave everyone 50 silver. Call it a day. If you're worried about gold. And level 15 is less than 5% of the way to 60. So, there's always going to be someone ahead of you. If you're not one of the 5,000 people or however many the server cap is that logs in at launch, then the people who do get to log in are going to be ahead of you. Exactly, Notion. Banna. Oh, man. You got the wife aggro. People just have this need to... I don't know. They have this FOMO. FOMO is such a huge thing in the world today. It's really disturbing people's gaming. This feeling that they're behind, and so if they're behind, then it has to change. But if they were ahead, they wouldn't care. Look, I'm a little ahead. I'm level 8. You know, I don't consider that very far ahead, but wipe it. I don't care. Don't wipe it. Just let us in. I just hope they don't wipe the names. That's my main desire. They don't wipe the names. I don't want to have to try and get my character names back. Oh, turtle. Turtle. Hey, gays, it is 12:21 p.m. in the afternoon on Monday. My predictions came true, though. Yep, 14 hours ahead. I have no idea, Sage. People, I don't know. I don't understand the sentiment. I understand the frustration. Like, if you're someone that never got a chance to play during launch or during any of the tests, I understand the frustration and that feeling of, well, I want everyone who did get to play to get screwed over because I didn't get to play, so I'm going to vote for wipe. When really they're just going to make their experience even worse because everyone's going to get clumped up into the starter zones again. And chances are, if they didn't get in during launch or any of the testing, they're probably not going to get in when the relaunch happens. And so they're going to be behind just as much as they were before. You had to be a level of dedicated to get in to testing or one of the into the launch or one of the testings. You had to no life that login screen like me. Or get lucky. You either had to no life the login screen or get lucky. But if they want to do a poll, we'll see what the community decides. I'm fine with either one. Welcome in here. If you're new, welcome. I don't normally stream this time, but servers should be coming up, so I wanted to hop on and be ready just in case. I don't know if I'll do much leveling. If there's a chance they're going to wipe. But I will run around and look at some stuff. You know? I haven't had a chance to ride the carts. I want to look at more of the profession vendors. Hey Josh, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we're pretty chill. I like to have a good vibes chat, a good vibe channel. You know, not a lot of toxicity or rage or anger here. I've got a human mage, Josh, and I have a Tauren warrior. But my human mage is my main on Kazan. What about you, Josh? Have you had a chance to play? I expect within the next 30 minutes, they probably will bring those servers up. Oh, nice. Undead Paladin, yep. It's a very popular. Very popular. And I don't blame you. Like, Undead Paladins sound cool. And their mounts they get at 40 and 60 look cool. Exactly, Camp. I'm going to run around, you know, have a look at some stuff. I want to get on one of the carts because I haven't done that yet. I want to look at some profession trainers. Someone told me there's a trainer in Stormwind that trained like really weird weapon things, like a holy sword or something. I want to see if I can find that person and have a look at that. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll do much leveling, just in case they decide to wipe it. But I will run around and do some looking. Wish I had Blink. Make my life a little easier. Not yet, though. Not yet. Nice. Yeah, Undead Paladin does really seem cool. Undead Paladin definitely seems cool. But I love my teleports. I love being able to teleport around the world. This makes life so much easier. I do a lot of gold farming. That's something I focus on a lot, and being able to teleport to different places around the world really saves me a lot of time. Because I tend to like to farm things 1 hour at a time, so I'll farm a place for an hour, and then if it feels really good, like I'm getting a lot of good drops and I'm having a good time, I'll keep farming. But if not, I may switch it up, you know, go somewhere else, farm something else for an hour. Just keep things. That's the way I do it. Go farm some earth elementals and Arathi for a bit. Get tired of that. Go farm some fire elementals and Ungoro. Get tired of that. Maybe go fishing somewhere for a bit. You know, just hop around. Maybe go kill some Naga for some clams to get some golden pearls. And then teleport to Stormwind. Get some auction house stuff done. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hey, mate. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, like I said, I normally don't stream this time, but if you're new here, we just like to chill and relax. Have a good chat. Oh, hey, Harrison. Yep, 1 second. Let me get that for you. Hey, Pandora. Welcome back. The good news is servers are coming up for an extended test here very shortly. Very shortly. There's the Discord to my community Discord. If you play on Kazan and you're interested in joining the guild, if you don't have a guild or anything set up, or ready to go, you're more than welcome to join. I think we've already got enough people for 2 raids. So let's see if we can get it to 3 or 4 raids. But my guild, we don't have any. I don't have any timeline on when you need to be level 60. There's no pressure. Level however you want, when you want, as fast as you want, as slow as you want. Play any class and spec you want. We'll take you to raid no matter what, and we'll clear all the content. I don't feel a need to pigeonhole people into certain FOMO or flavor of the month specs and stuff just to clear some content. So yeah, give it a check. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Pandora. Yep, we can everything except PvP and world bosses. So we're gonna have plenty of Horde and Alliance in the guild. So don't let that determine what you play. What do you all think about the wipe? What's the... What are you all planning on voting? Wipe or no wipe? Y for wipe, N for no. Y for wipe, N for no wipe. DM wants a wipe. What if wipe meant you had to lose your character names too? Would you still vote for a wipe if you lost your character names? Exactly, Deputy. That's how I feel as well. I just don't know how much it gains you. As long as the servers come up, I'm happy. Wipe, no wipe, whatever. Bring it on. I mean, I do have 4 bags and I'm level 8. It'll be tough to recover from that, but I'll try my best. May never be able to get back to level 8, but I'll do my best. I just don't want to fight for mobs in the starter zone again. But if I have to, I will. Yeah, lions, it probably was increased. I'm a mage. Until you get Fire Blast, it gets a little difficult to tag mobs. But once you get Fire Blast, it's not too bad. There are classes that have it worse than I do. Like Priest. Warlock. I do end up usually grouping with people, Deputy. I usually do end up grouping. So, in case you don't know, in Epoch, all quest items are shareable. So, like if you and 3 other people are doing the Gore-Tusk liver quest in Westfall, and a mob drops a liver, all 3 of you can loot it. It's not like vanilla where only one person gets to loot the liver. Yeah, do a little punching camp. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a human, and there was a druid in the human starting zone the other day tagging all my mobs in Fargo Deep Mine. I was like, what is this druid doing in my place? Get out of here, druid. Get your moonfire out of here. The mage changes look amazing to me, Josh. So, my plan for mage is to level Frost, do some dungeons and stuff as Frost, get some gear. And then as soon as I get some decent crit gear, I want to switch to Arcane and try it out. Ellie Shaman looks good. I think Molten Blast is really going to help out their rotation. And then, of course, the totem change is fantastic. So I think Ellie Shaman looks good. All the classes look great except for Boomkin. They have admitted that they didn't touch Boomkin yet, but they said it should be finalized by the time people reach level 60. So if you're a Boomy, you should be fine still. It may just take you a little longer to get your touch up like everybody else. I know, especially with the 10 extra talent points, right, Camp? I still think Warlock will benefit the most from those extra talent points. But everyone will, of course, enjoy it. So, Horde and Alliance do still have their own quests. But I imagine they'll make dungeon quests and stuff pretty much the same for Horde and Alliance. But you are still able to group up. You can help each other with your quests. You just can't do the same quests unless it's a quest that both Horde and Alliance can do. There are some quests like that, obviously. Yeah, shamans look good, and especially enhancement shamans. I have half considered rolling a shaman just for enhancement. It looks lots of fun. Two-handed enhancement. Yum. Get some Wind Fury, get all the gear that's going to give you extra attacks, and just go crazy with a two-hander. Hey, Mr. Rogers, welcome. Happy birthday. Everyone tell Mr. Rogers happy birthday. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. I'm an Alliance on Kazan Lions. We sang Mr. Rogers happy birthday last night. I didn't do a dance for him though. Do you think it'll be good, Camp? I don't know about spreading your talents that far. Close enough, Mr. Rogers. Close enough. Close enough for horseshoes. Hey, gays. Have a good sleep. I will enjoy the test whenever it comes up. Thank you. If I can get in. No, I didn't, Amber. I haven't checked it out yet. What was it about? But you don't go deep enough to really get those talents that really give you like crit and extra damage and stuff though, right? Camp? Mage is crazy fun once you get to like 60 and you have all your abilities and stuff. Like, people always say hunters are the king of kiting, and they probably are. But, man, I love kiting stuff on a frost mage. Soloing elites, keeping things permafroze. It's good times. Warlock fearing 2 or 3 mobs, dotting them up. Hey, Deku, they're getting ready to turn the servers on here shortly. They're going to do a extended test, 2 to 4 hours. And then if that test goes really well, they're going to post a poll. They're going to put up a poll asking people if they want to wipe the servers or not. And then based off how that poll gets answered, they're going to relaunch the servers. So we're at the finish line. Hey, AIM. Well, the servers aren't going to be able to handle everybody because there's 50,000 people that want to play. Servers just can't. You just can't account for that many people. Hey, Armin. Welcome back. It is 12:40 p.m. here, so middle of the day. Exactly. You just need to make that final push. Once you get those capstone talents like Water Elemental or Um, you know, the other ones for the other specs I can't think right now because I'm tired. 4:40 a.m. Whew. Hey, they were able to do it all in a week, Deku. That's pretty impressive, considering the amount of work they needed to do. Nah, it won't be another year. Nope, nope. I'm in Australia, Josh. I'm in Australia. Like, I hope the servers are about 5K. When you start getting more than 5,000 people online, it starts to get hard to do like resources and professions and stuff. I don't know. I think 5 to 6K is a good sweet spot. Yep, I'm an American that lives in Australia. Yep. My wife's Australian, and we moved here to be near her family from the States. Yep. I think there's plenty of population to fill the servers up, so if some people hop over to Turtle when they do the fresh server, I think that's fine. I think there's if you're a WoW Classic fan right now, it's a good time to be a WoW Classic fan. Eating well. Nice. Yeah, Australia is a wonderful place. I love it. Yeah, I love it here. A much more relaxing environment. I think Pharaoh will be great, Emmy. I think Pharaoh will be fantastic. I think it'll be much better than your base Pharaoh from, Classic. Yeah, Lions. I feel like the servers will be the same. So whatever the cap is on one, it'll be the same on the other. Yep. I don't blame you, Josh. I don't blame you. I think you'll enjoy Feral, Emmy. It does, King. It does. Yep. They've got their server stuff, and they have got plenty of game masters to keep an eye on things. Yeah, 5 to 7K I think is a good sweet spot. I don't think more than that would be very beneficial for the server. Now maybe over time they can increase that once they, if they decide to do like faster resource spawning and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, name one game where the anti-cheat actually does anything. You have to police the servers. Blizzard has some of the best anti-cheat in the world on their servers, and it still doesn't catch any of them. I mean, it catches the obvious ones, but yeah, the bots are quite rampant on Blizzard servers. Yeah, no layers. Yeah, no layers. This is a no layer zone. Nah. It'll be up soon, Nick. I don't think it'll be that long. Whew. That's a long run, Jay. Why not play in the dwarf starting zone? Out of curiosity. If you're going to play a dwarf hunter. King, I'd say very soon. So they're doing an extended test. If that extended test goes well, which I believe it will, they're going to post a poll on the Discord asking if people want to wipe the servers or not. And then they're going to do whatever that poll says, I guess, whether it's wipe or not wipe, and then relaunch the servers. I don't think the wipe makes much sense, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I just want to play. If they do wipe, I hope it doesn't wipe names, but if it does, it does. I don't think wiping makes sense from a server standpoint, but whatever. I'm only level 8, so I don't care either way. Even if I was 15 with max professions, I still wouldn't care if they wiped it. Exactly, Tipo. You definitely should. Yeah, Dwarf of a Tiger Mount would look cool. Yeah. There's a lot of people who feel, a lot of people who didn't get to play who want to wipe, so I don't know, we'll see. Lions. I have a feeling if they do a wipe, we might not be able to keep our names. That's what worries me. I can save you the trouble of logging in over and over. That website right there will show you the status of the servers. So you can just keep an eye on that and log in once the servers come up. Yeah, I know. Level 15 is less than 5% of the way to 60. It works. It got updated to the new servers. Well, updated, yeah. Updated to Kazan for sure. I know, right, Torin? Very soon. Very soon. Welcome, welcome. It is. We've been able to test Kazan on the new Linux, so people have that data for the Kazan server. Soon TM, that's right. Remember when that used to mean something? Now the standard at Blizzard is get it out the door whether it's good or not. I am Niv the Patient, or I will be once I get my Explorer challenge character to 60. I will be Niv the Patient. Unless they wipe the server and I don't get my name back. Then I'll be whatever the Patient. I don't think anyone would have a reason to steal my name, so hopefully it's all good if they do wipe the server and wipe the names. I'm playing a human mage. That's my main, and then I have a Tauren warrior as well. Hey, Hardstyle. Yeah, I slept, went to work, left work early when I saw that the server's getting ready to come up for testing. And now I'm here waiting for them to come live. I probably won't do much leveling when the servers come up if I get in, since there's a really high chance they're going to wipe the servers because people are going to vote for it. So I may just run around and look at profession trainers and look at different things that I haven't had a chance to look at. Like, I haven't had a chance to ride the cart yet that goes around. So I want to hop on one of those carts and check that out. See what that's like. I want to go look at some profession trainers. See what some new recipes are. I've heard of some very interesting vendors in Stormwind I want to go check out. So yeah. Plenty for me to check out. Even though, I probably won't level. Yep. I'm playing on Kazan as well. We've got a Discord for the community on there. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. We've got enough for about two. We've got more than enough for 2 raids on there right now. So we've got a good bit of people joined. Yeah, it's pretty even, Lions. Yeah, my plan is to level as a human mage, and then at 60, probably switch over to the gnome racials until I get some gear, and then once I get some gear, I'll probably switch to troll racials for like raiding. Get that berserking, get that haste. That way, during a fight, I should have the troll racial, plus icy veins, plus bloodlust from shamans. Should be good. Is that as far as it goes, Torin, for you? Mulgore to Brill? Wait. The cart goes from Mulgore to Brill? That's crazy. Does it take you to all the starter zones? I thought it just took you to nearby like places like for example, if you got on the one at Goldshire, I thought it took you to like Westfall and Redridge and maybe Darkshire. You know, take you around there. Hey Beak, welcome back. Nah, I kinda snuck out early when I saw they were getting ready to launch for testing. Must be. I did not realize it did that. So does the Alliance one take you to Ironforge and Darnassus? If so, that's crazy. Hey, TN, do you live in Tennessee? It's not a waste of time for me. I'm quite happy. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Sunder, it's probably gonna happen. Probably gonna happen. Okay, that makes sense, Pete. That makes much more sense. I was about to say, what's up? I'm from Tennessee originally. That's cool. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we just like to chill here and chat and talk about things, TN. Yeah. Just chill, have a good time, relax, grab a drink. I got about 4 hours of sleep, Hardstyle. Yeah, 4 hours of sleep. I can sleep, you know, I can sleep when I'm dead. There's testing to be done. Ah, sorry, TN. How come you can't sleep? Just insomnia, or you have something you got to do here soon? I've had insomnia for quite some time myself. So I definitely get it if you're in that same boat. There's a reason why I can live without very much sleep. Quite used to it. Oh, sorry, Hard. I slept for about 4 hours. About 4 hours sleep. I know, right, Michael? 10. Yep. That happens to the best of us. But don't worry, there's something out there for you. If that's what you're looking for. Yeah, I have so many little rituals I do to help me sleep. Like I have a noise machine that I kick on. I turn on an audiobook. You know, I've got a heat pad on my bed, you know, so I have it nice and warm and cozy because it's winter time here in Australia, so the bed's, you know, gets quite chilly. Um, you know, I just turn all this stuff on and hope for the best. Do you have the status page up, Beak? That will probably save you a little time, having the status page up. We're about to be back, Cannibal. We're about to be back. Yep, they're waiting for the DNS server to populate. Think of it kind of like a virus that spreads over time. So as soon as the DNS server populates, they'll turn them on. Exactly, Michael. Yep. Hey, Viral, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, the authentication server's up right now. Last night while I was streaming, they had Kazan up, but the authentication server was down. Now the authentication server's up, but Kazan and Gurabashi are down, so... I don't know if Gurabashi will be part of the test. It may just be Kazan. It could be both. I'm not sure. Someone, I think I remember someone on Reddit posting a thing that you could do to watch the DNS population thing, but I'm not sure. They said it could take a few hours, and that update was a few hours ago, so... I know, Anderson. Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But, so the update was about 3.5 hours ago. And they said that the DNS population can take a few hours, so I imagine it will not be much longer before the server's up. Yeah, I know, Beak. Very odd. I'm not sure, Manesh. I don't see why not. I mean, as long as you can download the client onto your Steam Deck, I don't see why you couldn't play. Yeah, that's my worry too, Beak. If they wipe it, I think we'll lose our names too. Yeah, I know, right, Cannibal? Very possible, Terry. Very possible. Yeah. It has add-ons. I mean, if you can install... You should be able to install the add-ons on Steam Deck as well. I've not used the Steam Deck, so I'm not exactly sure how that all works. But I kind of view it as like a little mini laptop. That's how I kind of view it. Handheld laptop. Yeah, but unless you hear a dev say it, Beak, it's all hearsay. We just have to wait and see what they tell us. Yep, this does have add-ons. It uses the 3.3.5 client. The Linux operating system on the Steam Deck? Oh. Well, then I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that'll go with... Your best bet would be to ask on Reddit. I'm sure there's other people on there that have a Steam Deck that could probably let you know if it's possible or not. So I would probably just go on Reddit and make a post about it, Manesh. And then I'm sure someone there will be able to let you know. Oh, well, there you go. Beak says you definitely can put it on a Steam Deck. Yep, the authentication server's up, but the world servers are down. Yeah, you probably know more about it than I do, Michael. I'm a simple man. I wait for red to turn green, and then I hit login. Red turns to green. Green means go. Me simple man. Me see green, me click. Yeah, they said it would be a couple hours, 2 to 3 hours. They said it'd be a few hours. Let me put it that way. They said it'd be a few hours. I don't think they, we're looking at 24 to 48 hours for DNS population. Propagation, I should say. Hey Manesh, Beak is going to test the Steam Deck for you. There you go. Nice, Michael. Yeah, I'm not sure for something like this if, there must be some kind of difference for them to say it'd take a few hours, but I'm not quite sure what the difference would be. Gotcha. Console port? Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, we're just a chill community that likes to just hang out, have a chat, talk about Epoch, talk about WoW, talk about WoW Classic. Hey Manesh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. We are here waiting. I'm very accustomed to the waiting. Hey, ceremony is called auto login. There you go. That video right there will show you how to download it and install it. It's pretty quick, but you do have to install it a little differently than a normal add-on. So, instead of trying to explain it to people, I thought I'd just make a real quick video going over how to do it. Tired, Eric, but hopeful. No problem, Ceremony. Glad to help. Tired, but hopeful. Yeah, I'm not sure, Michael. Their last update was just a few hours ago, though. So I imagine if something had come up that was a major issue, they would let us know. Maybe not. The vibes are immaculate, though, so we should be good. The vibes are immaculate. Yeah, maybe camp. What time is it over in the UK right now? It's got to be either really late or really early. Me too, Deathstan. Me too. Really looking forward to it. Nice speak. Good old Trinity Core. I've learned more about Trinity Core in the last week than I thought I would in my entire life. I'm not sure, Sleep. They haven't mentioned Gurubashi in either yes or a no. It wouldn't shock me if it came up. I mean, it would make sense to test both of them. 5 a.m. in Germany, yeah, so. I feel bad for these devs. I can't imagine they've had very much sleep over the last week. I don't think it's internal. I mean, otherwise why talk about the crashes and stuff if it was just an internal test? I bet, Michael. I hope so, Beak. I plan on trying to have as... I plan on taking it slow and enjoying my time and leveling to 60 with the Explorer Challenge. Getting that patient title. Should be fun. I look forward to doing all the new dungeons, the revamped Dead Mines, revamped Welling Caverns. My goal is to do all the dungeons leveling up. Do them all at least once. But probably more than once. Probably more than once. I know, the Explorer title looks fun. If I had better ping, I would do hardcore as well, but I don't. So I'm not going to waste my time doing the hardcore challenge. Exactly, Michael. I like logging in each day and just doing whatever I think will be fun. Yeah, Ceremony, I think the test will go live here shortly. Nice, Bleak. Yeah, I'm sure if you play on Kazan, I'm sure you'll join me on a few dungeons. Oh, nice, Michael. You're in for a treat. Well, Wally, what are you thinking? What classes are you thinking? Druid, Shaman, Priest, Mage, Hunter. Okay. Are there any of those that you haven't played before? Hey, Elric, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the support. Hey, Hristo, thank you. Welcome back yourself. Welcome, welcome. They haven't really told us yet, Dread. I am dreading the thought of having to try and get my name again. But, you know, fingers crossed they can wipe without deleting characters. Hey, Austin, I mean, they're waiting for DNS to populate or propagate. Once that's done, they plan on bringing the servers up, so hopefully real soon. You play them all. Okay. Let's see. What did you say? Let me bring him back up here. Druid, Shaman, Priest, Mage, Hunter. Well, I'm a mage. I'm a bit mage biased. I'm playing a mage. If you're planning on healing, then I believe Priest and Druid will be the best raid healers. Shaman's going to be the best dungeon healer. Paladin is kind of going to be good at everything, but not the best at anything except for tank healing. So if healing's a main thing for you, then that's a good way to look at it as far as, you know, that type of thing. Damage-wise, I think Hunter will be the best damage starting off, as they are in most cases, but then over time, as more phases come out, they'll kind of drop off a bit. So yeah, definitely some pros and cons to each one of those. Hey, Ceremony, yeah, I think if the test goes well today, I think we're probably 24 hours away from servers coming back up. Enhanced Shaman is going to be a lot of fun. If you don't mind melee, Wally, I think Enhanced Shaman will be hella fun. Especially two-handed. Yeah, once you get used to kiting on a mage, Michael, you are unkillable. And unless you get some bad resists. Every once in a while as a mage, you get a couple of frost bolts resisted, and then you die. It happens. You know, that's just the life of a mage. Resist, 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 and dead. Now, I will let you know, Wally, the Boomkin is the only spec that hasn't been touched up by the devs yet. But they did say that by the time you hit 60, that it'll have its pass and should be good to go. So, just one thing to keep in mind for Boomkin. Wind Fury is definitely in the game, Michael. Definitely in the game. Yeah. Whenever I think of dual-wield shamans, enhancement shamans, I think of the dwarves from Warhammer. Like, let the dwarves have a mohawk and some like war paint on their face and dual-wield enhanced shaman. There you go. Yep, Axe's buff on the orc shaman. But you can take that racial on anyone, Michael. Once you hit 60, you can swap your racials out. I think it'll be sooner than Wednesday, Emmy. Yeah, so at 60 you can swap your racials with any other class or any other race. It does have a 14-day cooldown, but every 14 days you can switch out your racials for another. Yep. So you can play a dwarf shaman and get the orc racials if you want. Like for my mage, for example, I'm playing a human mage. I plan on getting the gnome racials at 60, and then once I get some gear, probably switch over to troll. Hey, Vister, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, nice. Trolls have axe spec in Epoch. That's good. So Troll Shaman is definitely a... Wow. Troll Shaman is really good then. They get axe spec and then berserking. Plus regen. Man, Troll racial's OP. The race swapping? No, that's not from Original Classic. Yeah, no Draenei Slade, sorry. No space cows, you just get the old Mulgore cows instead. It really depends, Michael. It depends on if you're tanking or DPS. If you're tanking, the good old Night Elf racial is really good for the extra dodge. Nah, King James. I think you'll enjoy it once the servers are up. You'll be in there like the rest of us. Ah, healing. Gnome racial is probably good for healing. That 5% intelligence bonus. Plus you get the escape artist to help you get out of any snares or roots you get while raiding or in dungeons. Hopefully, Wally, hopefully Gurubashi comes up for you. Wow. You are an enhanced Shami lover for sure, Tree. I have one Draenei Shaman. I have one of every class on retail. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out while we wait for the servers to come up. Now that there's more people in here, what do we think? Wipe or no wipe? Y for wipe, N for no wipe. What do you think? What do you guys want? And now keep in mind, you might lose your character names with a wipe. I'm kind of curious what everyone's thinking. Hopefully not long, JSM. Hopefully not long. Yeah, Enhancement Shaman does look fun though, Cannibal. Oh, there's an N for no wipe. There's an N for no wipe. Exactly, Michael. I never have blamed a healer in my life as a tank. N. There's a lot of no wipes in here. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if the actual poll will kind of go that way as well. Be curious to see how the poll goes. Interesting to see. I just say wipe everyone's gold. If that's what everyone's worry is gold, then wipe everyone's gold, leave everyone like 20 silver and call it a day. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. No wipe means people are already spread out a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, starter zones are still going to be packed. But at least with the people that's already played some, will be spread out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time to be a classic fan right now, Stony. That's for sure. Lots of options. Lots of choices. No, I'm from Tennessee originally, but I live in Australia right now. Flickhead. Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, and I've now live in Australia. Yep, Slade. Agreed. If people are worried about professions and gold, just wipe out all mats and gold. Call it a day. I agree, Linda. 100%. I've been saying that for days. I'm quite shocked that they're even discussing it as a poll option. I'm quite shocked that it's even going to go up to a poll. Absolutely not, Michael. No. My father was a carpenter. He worked at our local hospital, doing like maintenance and helping out with like any building of like new things that the hospital needed. Definitely was not a billionaire. If my father had been a billionaire, I definitely would not be working right now. You must have, Michael. You must have. Like, yeah. The people who think that wipe is going to make everything equal again are living in a different world, because if you're not one of the first 5 or 6,000 people to get into the server, let's say you get into a 9 or 10,000 player queue, by the time you get into the game, those people who got in first are going to be level 15 or higher anyway. So you're right back to where you started. I just don't understand the logic. Yeah, me too, Chewy. Me too. I mean, all I have is a level 8, so, I mean, even if I had a 15 with max professions, I wouldn't care either way. I just think it's silly. What are you going to re-roll into, Cheese? Yeah, Kel, you're probably right. You're probably right. That's why I said if I do get into the test, I'm probably not going to level, because I expect the masses to vote for a wipe. So instead, I'm going to run around and look at like training vendors and profession trainers, and just look at the different things that are different. Yep, some people are like that tactic. Some people just want to see the world burn. 100%. But that's okay. It is what it is. I'm ready no matter what. Nah, they won't be that fast. Leveling in vanilla is slow. Hey, Praj, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Level 15 is not even 5% of the way to 60. Yeah, Elemental Mage will be fun. I haven't. I never played EverQuest. World of Warcraft was my first MMO. Back in like 2004, 2005. Yeah, if they do wipe the servers, I hope they at least let us keep our names, Linda. I don't want to try and like fight for names again. I know, right, Michael? I've still got a little bit of time. I've still got a little bit of time before I have to go. Exactly, Petey. It'll take me a couple months to hit 60, I imagine. With the Explorer's Challenge. Nice. So do you get the beetle? The beta beetle? So the Explorer Challenge is all XP is reduced by 50% except for Exploration XP. And then if you do that, you receive like a little reward at level 20, 40, and 60. Plus you get a title at 60 called the Patient. Hey, Kruva. Yep, I'm back. How could I not when I saw that they were getting ready to turn the servers on? Who has a space in their name, Linda? Yeah. Level 15 is like nothing compared to... I don't remember the exact level, but level 45, I believe, is halfway to 60. So, by the time you reach level 45, you're only halfway to the amount of XP you need to get to 60. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, the two name... my Tauren Warrior name I got was Warstomp. I love that name. I want to keep that name. Is it 42? It's somewhere around there, mid-40s. Either way, once you reach that point, you're only halfway. Hey, Diago. Yep, I'm back. Someone's got to look at the queue. Hey, gamer. So, Project Epoch is a Classic Plus community server. I play Hunter all the time. I will eventually make a Hunter. I played a Hunter over on Turtle WoW, so I kind of want to play a Mage over here. No. I've always played the same human male mage with black hair, and some black facial hair. I've always played the same exact one. I know, Kruva. You need more sick days. I do love playing hunters. I will have a hunter. I love pet classes. But I just played a warlock on anniversary. I got a level 60 warlock on anniversary, so I don't think I'm going to play a warlock again. Nah, sooner than that, Nick. Sooner than that. I did, Slade. I took a look at it. Hey, Brant, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. It just... I had a look at it, and while I understand why that is appealing to some people, I think it's just a little too much for me. I think there's a lot of cash shop opportunities in the Project Bond Spear that I'm not a fan of. Like being able to pay to have professions maxed out, XP potions. There's just tons of stuff. I don't like that kind of monetization. Well, there are definitely players that are much better than me, Stony, but my knowledge comes from like gold making and professions and stuff like that. And just general WoW knowledge. That's where most of my expertise comes from. It shouldn't take that long, previous door. Shouldn't take that long. I'd say 2 to 3 hours. Hey, McGruff. I mean, you're never going to be able to start on even ground, though, McGruff, because if you don't get into the game, if you're not one of the first 5,000 people or so to get into the game and you're in a 9,000 player queue, those people are still going to be ahead of you. Hey, Raptor, welcome back. Hunter is a lot of fun, Epic Water. Hunter is a lot of fun. Like... they're really good soloers, so if you play a lot of solo, then they're great. They're good in groups too, but... Eh. The dev said that after propagation that they would turn it on. So we'll see. Yep. Everyone thinks that they're going to be one of the first ones into the server. They don't think they're going to be one stuck in the queue. But I got news for them. Most of them are going to be stuck in a queue. Exactly, Stony. I love my pets on my hunter. I love collecting different pets. I hope they keep it to where specific pets have different stats, you know, like Broken Tooth in Badlands. You know how it has like the highest attack speed cat? I hope they keep that. You know, I hope they don't normalize stats across all the pets. Yeah, Turtle Wild's monetization is like really close to the edge. They do have a few things that I don't like, but it's at least okay. Project Epoch only does cosmetic and physical merchandise like mugs and shirts and stuff. That's the way to do it. They could have been trolling, but I don't think so. Nice. Very cool, Stony. Yeah, Ethereum, it's going to be like a 2 to 4 hour test, and then they're going to do a poll, and then based off how people vote that poll, that's how they're going to launch the servers. Hey, American, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. I do know that there's increased stack size for soul shards for warlocks and ammo for hunters. So I imagine if they're doing that for those, there'll probably be other situations where they've increased stack size as well. I just don't know what. There's always been a few items in vanilla that don't stack that I've always thought was annoying. I hope so, Amber. I'm ready. I do, Webb. I do. I think they're going to bring the servers up for 2 to 4 hours for testing. And then they're going to do a poll on the whole wipe situation. And depending on what wins, that's how they're going to relaunch the servers. So I don't know. I think the pet is iconic to the hunter. I never liked the idea of like giving an incentive to get rid of your pet as a hunter. I think pet is like part of the hunter identity. Hey Webb, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Yeah. I haven't really done much with professions either yet, PD. I picked up tailoring and that's it. I wanted to check and see if you get the bonus cloth from the get-go. On tailoring, you do. You get the bonus cloth pickup starting at level 1, so If you plan on taking tailoring, try to train it as soon as you can. That's like shamans playing without totems. You know, it just wouldn't feel right if shamans didn't have totems. Yeah, 1 to 10 hunter can be a little rough. Can definitely be a little rough. We'll see, Sony. We'll see. I think it'll be closer than people think, but I could be wrong. Every time I ask in chat, most people vote no wipe. So if that holds true on Discord, we'll see. Well, if people vote to wipe, then chances are they will lower the player cap to maybe 1,000 people, and then just slowly increase it over time as people level and spread out. So I think that's what we'll look at. If people vote to wipe, they will lower the player cap and then slowly increase it as people level up. Exactly, Raider. And we'll be exactly where we are now. Yep. I did, Liam. I laid down on a bed in Goldshire Inn. Yeah, Stoney, it's nice. Yeah, cheetah at 20 is good. It's like a little mini mount. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to police that, Risto. I hope so, Dennis. I've already got a title name for whenever launch is going to happen. So, hey Default, how you doing? I've already got a stream title ready for whenever launch happens. So, I've got the movie picked out, ready to go. So I'm hoping to get to use that soon, the next day or two. It would be nice if it was tonight. I would love for it to be up and going when I stream tonight. I've got plenty of copium, so don't worry about running out. How many people are on Discord right now? Oh, there's only about 15,000 people on Discord right now. Small numbers. There was almost 28,000 on Discord last night. No, I'm not going to vote wipe. I'm going to vote no wipe. Aw, thanks, Stoney. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the support. No. Add a C to that, PD. Get plenty of copium. So the guild name is going to be called Bridge Trolls. Our guild is called Bridge Trolls, and it's for these two guys right here. This is Steve, and this is Kevin, and this is the bridge. So we're the Bridge Trolls. We've been here for some time. Hey, thank you, Stony. Appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. I plan on releasing a lot of videos about gold making and professions and just different things in Epoch, so I'm really looking forward to getting in and be able to make some of these videos. I'm actually working on a video now where I talk about where I think Blizzard went wrong with Classic. I'm really enjoying making it, so I should have that up in the next day or two. Should be a good one. Not just where they went wrong with Classic, but just where they went wrong altogether. I should default. I should. I tried that the other day, PD. It didn't work. I smashed it hard. Hey, Basta, just waiting for the servers to come up. It's hard to be a content creator for private servers. There's so many odds against you. Hey, Michael, I wish I could log in. Waiting for the servers to come up. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm having a blast right now, so love making the content. No problem, Basta. How you doing today, Basta? You having a good day? It's nighttime for you right now, isn't it? I'll go ahead and post this just for the new folks that haven't been in here yet. That's the community Discord that I've got put together. If you're interested in raiding or doing some dungeons on Kazan and you don't have a guild, feel free to join. We're a pretty laid back group. I don't have any timeline for when you should hit 60. And I'm not putting any restrictions on what specs or class you play, so I promise you we'll be able to clear all the content no matter what class and spec you are. Hey Chew, yep, if you check out my videos on YouTube, I have a video showing how to download and install the auto login add-on. They are, Robert. They are supposed to be up soon. Soon TM. Soon TM. Hey Puffy, welcome back. No problem, Chew. And my criticisms of Blizzard come from love. Just because I criticize Blizzard doesn't mean I don't love them. Like, I spent a lot of my life playing Blizzard games. I criticize because I want them to be good. I don't criticize out of hate or to see them destroyed or to see them go down, whatever you might say. I just want to see them do Classic well and make the game good. That's all. And if they could take care of the bots, that would be a good step towards achieving that. Yep, Chew. I just need to be able to get in the game so I can record some footage. they don't deserve anything, but also, you know, it's like, you know, that ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend that, you know, you shouldn't still love, but you do anyway. That's kind of my relationship with Blizzard. It's an abusive relationship. I shouldn't love them, but I can't help it. Well, I've got quite a few videos already up, Puffy, but my next video is going to be on how I think Blizzard should have handled Classic, so to speak. And then I've got some videos planned for Epoch, covering the challenges, covering the different professions. I just need to be able to get in and record some footage so I can add it. Record some B-roll, so to speak. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Nice. Thanks, Puffy. Yep. My goal is to do 2 videos a week. I'll see if I can't maintain that. Editing takes a lot of time that you just don't think about when you're doing a video. You know, I could spend an hour or 2 recording a 15-minute video and then spend another 3 hours editing it. All for one 15-minute video. But the more I do, the faster I'll get. Like, I'm still new to it, so I imagine the more I do it, the faster it'll get. Yeah, it's definitely a major issue, too. Yeah, editing is tough, but I actually kind of enjoy it. It's kind of fun. I do get annoyed listening to myself over and over and over. Like playing the edit over and over and over, listening to it over and over and over. Yeah, it is winter, Mr. Rogers. Yeah. Hey Sage, I've got one for my community, but I don't know if there's like an official Kazan Discord server. Yeah. I do a lot of YouTube watching. Because I'm like, huh, I want to do this. I wonder if I can do this. So I Google it or YouTube it or whatever, and then I find out. I watch like 10 videos on how to do it, and then I finally get it done, and then, you know, on to the next thing. Yeah, getting B-roll is consuming as well. It'll be nice to actually get some B-roll. I'm getting tired of using the same B-roll for each video because I can't get into the servers to record new stuff. And I refuse to pay Blizzard or renew my subscription with Blizzard just to get in and record some B-roll. I refuse to do it. So for the time being, I'll just wait. Yeah, I use DaVinci. I started with CapCut, and then like everything on CapCut is locked behind their Pro plan, and I got really tired of that. So I looked around and I saw DaVinci, and while DaVinci is like way more editing software than I need, it's free, and I will never need to use the Pro version of DaVinci because movie studios use the Pro level of DaVinci. So the free version will be all I ever need. I mean, it could become viable with gear, Joe. Depending on what gear you get at high level. Well, DaVinci Resolve is completely free. The free version has more than enough power to handle, I'd say, most YouTube content creators. That's okay, Chew. You'll catch up. DaVinci Resolve has a free version and then a paid version. The paid version is a lot. You get a lot more, but I think the paid version is mostly for like movie studios and professionals like that. Yeah, the PvP should be really good, King James. Even on Kazan, even on the PvE server, the PvP should be pretty good. I do understand why people who do editing for a living, though, I do understand why they have those like custom keyboards for editing. I definitely see the appeal to that. Yeah, CapCut is definitely the easiest. But the things you learn with CapCut translate pretty well to DaVinci Resolve. Like I was able to switch over to DaVinci and pick it up pretty quick. Not really much, Chew. I work. I spend time with my wife and my dogs, and I stream and make content for YouTube. Like the content for YouTube is probably what I do in my free time. Yeah, exactly, Stony. 100%. Sometimes if I get some time, I play Red Dead Redemption. If I'm looking for something a little different to play on my PlayStation. I am looking forward to the new Ghost of Tsushima game coming out. I love the first one, so I'm looking forward to the Ghost of Yotai. Looks great. But yeah, other than that, most of my free time is spent doing YouTube videos and stuff. No, not yet, Jay. Just waiting for them to turn them on once the DNS stuff is done. Hey, Draenor, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I've seen you in chat a few times, but welcome anyway. Welcome. You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. Oh, shucks. That's my best Arthur Morgan. Oh, you just keep on going. How you doing, Draenor? How's your day going? Or night, or morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Alright. Alright, K-Totes. Let's do this. Let's launch this bad boy. I'm gonna have to go again soon, and they'll probably bring the servers up as soon as I log off. Well, I think the servers will wipe, but I don't think the servers should wipe. Hey, Dennis, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the one I play most of the time. They could be, Puffy. They could be. It just feels weird that they said that... Let's see here. Let me pull this up. They did say they will inform us when the test will begin, so... Maybe we're just waiting for that. That's what I feel, Cannibal. I feel like, why say a few hours? Of course, they did say the DNS propagation will take a few hours. I don't blame them for getting some sleep while the propagation's running. Like, no point in just sitting there watching it. Hey, Risto. GTA 6 looks like a go for next year. Not sure when, but... or if they delay it again. Yeah. Maybe there's some checks they have to do with the DNS before they can go live. I'm not a IT guy, so I'm not sure. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on a couple things, grab a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. The doggos needed out, and I needed another drink. Hey, Keo, welcome back. How you doing? Okay, Cronus. Yeah. Maybe they are just getting a little extra sleep then. It wouldn't surprise me if they fell asleep while the DNS testing or the propagation was going. You know? So, maybe they are just grabbing a little extra Z's. A cure raid. Oh, nice. I didn't get a notification about that. What's a cure raid? Is that another streamer? Oh, it is. Hey, Kier. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. I'm gonna write your name down, Kier, and then the next time if I'm done streaming and I see you you on, I'll definitely do a raid your way. Thanks, Kier. Appreciate you. How's your streaming going? You had a chance to log into Epoch much yet? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just happened to be AFK for 5 minutes when everybody joined. Sorry about that. Get this back up. Yeah, I think I've gotten in 4 times, but a couple of those times were only for about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes, just those small little tests that they were doing. I think total I've got about an hour and a half total of in time. I know, right, Kier? Exactly. That's been my problem. Yeah, possibly Lex, but I think it would be weird that he sent that kind of message if he was just gonna go to sleep and then go to work and then turn the servers on. That would be kind of weird. That would be a kind of a weird update to send if that was the plan. Either way, Kier, I think there's going to be a wipe. I think the masses are going to vote for a wipe. And then so it won't matter if you're at work or not. Yeah. Hey, take care, Kier. Appreciate you, and have a good day at work, and get some good sleep. And I'll probably see you in game if you're playing on Kazan. Nice, Draenor. Yeah. I'm hoping it hops on here in a minute before I have to go. Oh, you're playing Gurubashi. Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll see you around some point. Take care, Kier. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the poll results go. I think it's going to be closer than people think. I think it's going to be closer than people think. Every time I ask in chat, I get most people vote no wipe. If I didn't have such high ping, I would consider playing on Gurubashi. But I'm a PvE Andy. At the end of the day, I'm a PvE Andy. I enjoy PvE more than PvP. Well, if they do decide to wipe, I highly doubt there will ever be another wipe again. It's definitely a interesting scenario that they're in. My suggestion was just to wipe gold and gathering materials out of people's inventories and banks and stuff. Just off the server. Just wipe gold and gathering mats off the server. Leave everyone like 20 silver and call it a day. Yeah, Cronus. Exactly. Yeah, gathering mats is still kind of whatever. I mean, it's copper and freaking silver leaf and peace bloom. Like, who cares? I mean, the max they could be is level 15. 15 is such a small percentage of the weight as level 60 XP wise. Well, they get the XP advantage, Door. I mean, they're a higher level, so they get to play in zones without other people. Helps them with leveling. They just don't have a golden, item advantage. I'd rather take a level advantage over gold and materials any day. Any day of the week. Let me skip that starter zone and the thousands of people that are going to be logging into it. And the craziness that is. If they wipe, what they'll do is they will lower the player cap down to maybe 1,000 or 2,000. Let in the 1,000 or 2,000 people, and then slowly increase it 500 at a time as people level up. And spread out. That's the only way they can do it. They're not going to just turn on a 6,000 or 7,000 player server and just let 6,000 people hit, starter zones. Hey, Texan, welcome back. So, either way, people are going to be behind. If you're not one of the first 1,000 or 2,000 people in the game, you're going to be behind. I think 5,000 to 7,000 would be ideal, Hawk. More than that, I think, would be a pain. Exactly, Cronus. Exactly. But people can't think like that. They just think, they think about themselves and... Yeah. Test hasn't happened yet, Sly. Welcome, welcome, new folks. This is just a Classic Plus community server. My channel is pretty chill, relaxed. No raging or craziness here. Just like to have a good time and hang out. Exactly, Cronus. Just people can't think like that though. People have so much FOMO. Every time I ask about it in my channel, most people vote no wipe. I think it's going to be closer than people think, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm a bit too optimistic. Me too, Petey. I'll take some surf and turf. See, Danny wants wipe just so he can get his names. If they wipe, I do hope it doesn't involve wiping characters as well. No wipe, only bidet. That is definitely a different strategy, wiping just for names. Screw XP, screw gold, screw materials. I just want my name. Me too, Linda. Me too. It would be a pleasant surprise, though. Hey, Tadra, welcome back. Good morning. How are you doing? Did you get some good sleep? Exactly. If they don't wipe, they can just flip that baby on instead of having to go through and wipe the server and do all the crap that is involved in doing that. Me too, Petey. Me too. I'm gonna log in and still. I'm gonna make a character called Beak. I do think bag drops are a bit increased though, so. I agree, Nidikin. At the very minimum, a good middle ground would be just wipe gold. Drop everyone's money down to 20 silver and call it a day. We're close though, Tajo. We're close. You and me both. I got about 4 hours of sleep too. Hey, Schlego, welcome back. Have a good day at work. Look, just think of it this way, Schlego. If they decide to wipe the servers, then you're not missing anything. But if they don't wipe the servers, then yeah, you're out of luck. But have a good day at work. Oh, I found more bags on this character than I ever have leveling a character on WoW. See you, Schlego. See you tonight. People say they're done, Linda, but who knows? I have no idea myself. Yeah. I think so too, Kyo. I know, right? It'd be so sad to lose my 2 bags I got off one mob. It'd be so sad. But if that's what I have to do, it's what I have to do. I just want to play. Whatever it takes to get me in. Hey, Shifrey. Welcome back. How's your day been? Well, Tajer, I think what they'll do is they'll lower the player cap to like 1,000 or 2,000 people. Let them in, and then as people level up and leave the starter zones, they'll let more people in. They'll raise it by 500 or so at a time. I think most people are straw. Every time I ask in chat, most people say no wipe. So I think it'll be closer than people think. But we'll see. I'm doing pretty well, considering I have very little sleep, but I'm doing okay. I think we'll get some Epoch soon. Now, whether I'm still around to play it, that'll be up for debate, but we'll see. Oh, Pally tank. Nice. Could always use more paladin tanks, Linda. Always. Can I have some sprinkles on mine, Petey? Just some sprinkles, a little bit. Exactly, straw. The community is going to be torn asunder by the wipe no wipe. They'll remember this as the day the Civil War began. We ride at dawn to fight the wipers. Kind of reminds me of that little game. Have you guys played that little stick figure game where it starts off everyone kind of walking around, and then you got like someone that wears like a hat, and then you have the hat versus the no hat people, and it just escalates from there into this crazy civil war. I know, right, Schiff? Good morning, Asher. Welcome back. Yep. Authentication servers up, game servers down right now. Yep, it's 2:18 in the afternoon here in Melbourne, Australia. That's the main reason I don't want to go on Gurubashi, Danny, is Stranglethorn Vale is my favorite zone, and STV is like a war zone on a PvP server. I can't enjoy myself. Every time I try to do a quest, someone's trying to kill me. I know, right, Schiff? It just seems like always destined. Yeah. Yeah, the authentication server's up, but the game realms are down. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is, Gumbo. I agree. I don't think people are thinking it through on what happens when there's a wipe. It'll just take longer for the servers to come up. German wasn't offered at my school. It was Spanish or French when I went to high school. You picked either Spanish or French. Yeah, you could be right, Nidikin. You could definitely be right. I would say the majority of people that are watching me have probably logged in at some point and played. So it probably is not a representation of the people on Discord. So could be wrong that way. Exactly, Gumbo. Yeah, Kyo, I stay away from the Discord and Reddit. It is a hive of scum and villainy over there. Hey, Barney. Yep, I did dip out a little early. But I have to go back soon. So I'm hoping it comes up before I have to go back. Oh, I think it'll be 100% chance this weekend, Cryptic. 100%. I think we're looking at 24 hours imminent for going live again. Yeah. English is also a difficult language. I respect anyone that can do multiple languages. Like, I never understood why people make fun of people with broken English. Like, I guarantee their English is better than your attempt at whatever language they speak. Whether it be German or, Chinese or whatever. I guarantee their English is better than my ability to speak their language. Hey, morning, Cajun. Welcome back. Yeah, I know, right, Stony? That's nice. Today is the day. Absolutely, Cajun. Yeah, they'll definitely let us know. A third realm is certainly a possibility. I hope they don't do a third realm, though. I'd rather them do shards for Kazan and Gurabashi instead. I think shards are better for long-term health, but a third server is better for the short term. Yeah, absolutely, Keo. Shards make more sense. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see who sells seashells by the seashore. Yep, absolutely. Well, they probably went to sleep while the DNS stuff was happening, Slade. No sense in staying awake and just watching the DNS propagate. Last test had 4K, Redsis. And it was smooth. Without partitions, that's right. I think we'll be somewhere between 5 and 7K with partitions. Yep, it's morning in Europe, so they'll probably be waking up soon. Hey! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What was that? For some reason that didn't pop up for me. Hey, thank you for the raid, K-Pasa. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Epoch waiting room. I'm your host for the morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, K-Pasa. Come in, have a drink, chill. Let me know what you think about Epoch. Thanks, K-Pasa. I'm sure I'll pass it on to the next person. I'm going to take it and double it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's morning time in the UK. Yep, gotta take care of the kitties. Jose, gotta take care of the kitties. Welcome, everyone, welcome. So, the folks from K-Pasa's group, what do you guys think? Wipe or no wipe? What do you think is going to be the vote? Wipe or no wipe? I'm curious. I've been asking my group. I'm curious to see what you all think. No wipe, it'll wipe. Wipe will win, no wipe. Bidet here only. I agree, Noxian. That's probably most likely what's going to happen, but I hope not. Look, if a wipe happens, they will lower the player cap down to about 2,000 or so, and then slowly raise it as people level up. Yeah. Flip a coin. See where the luck lands. I don't know, Tadra. I imagine the cap will stay in place. I mean, not once they relaunch. If they do a wipe, they'll get rid of the cap. But for the testing, the cap will be in place. You think so, Core? You think it'll be a wipe? It's kind of hard. I mean, they'd have to really go through some effort to make a poll for that for people who are registered versus not registered. Hey, Plush, appreciate you. I dipped out for a little bit. I'm probably going to have to go back here after a little while and finish up the day, but this seems like a lot of work, Noxian, just for one vote. Do it old school RuneScape style. Make people log in to vote. You log in. You're only put into a little room with a voting booth. You vote and then you get logged back out. Do it old school RuneScape style. And make sure they have the sea shanty song playing in the background while it's going. That's a really catchy tune. That sea shanty song from old school RuneScape. I know, right? It would be very nice to be able to keep the names. We shall see. I think the vote's going to be a lot closer than people think. Because whenever they start the poll, not everyone's going to be online to vote. They haven't put it up yet, Kenshin. Hey, Celestial, welcome back. How you doing? How was everyone's weekend? Anyone do anything fun? Or were we all just on the Epoch waiting room? I mostly just chilled out with the wife and got some tasks around the house done, some cleaning, yard work. You know, the typical adult boring things. Doesn't it get a little tiring being an adult sometimes, you know? Just like, do you ever get to the point where you're like, ugh, I don't want an adult today. I don't want to adult. I want to rot on the couch. You know? Adulting seems so hard sometimes. Nice. What are you playing on Turtle WoW? Is it a hunter, Stony? It wouldn't surprise me if it's a hunter. Yeah, paying the bills is the worst part of adulting. Yep, exactly, Faye. You know what? When you're a kid or a teenager, something they don't tell you about being an adult that you don't think about is having to decide what you cook for dinner every night for the rest of your life. Like planning dinner is just eggs every night, Messina. 100%. No, no, no. We're the best kind of adults, PD. We're chill. We're wow adults. Speaking of which, Texan, I've got some bills I need to pay. I'll probably do that tonight. I have to admit, when I got on today, I thought I'd be playing within an hour. I'm coming in on 2.5 hours, and we're still not up yet. Yes, welcome Raiders, welcome, welcome. Yeah, most of mine are auto pay. Most of them. There's a couple of them that seem to always mess up. Auto bill pay is one of the best things that ever happen, but you got to be careful with that. Sometimes they slip charges in and you just don't even pay attention. I can't do ramen every day. I know that feeling, Texan. Brat Kartoffel? I'm not sure. What's that second one? I know what a schnitzel is. What's that second one, Tadra? Oh, it's like potatoes. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of potato dishes. So what do we all think? Do we think half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? How long do we think until this test starts? $24 to $48. Whew. 6 months. We don't know yet, Aztec. They haven't done the poll yet. Come on, we need a little bit more optimism in here. It's just a tiny bit more. Four hours? I've seen the authentication server up for a while now. 10 minutes, alright. I like that, Elric, I like that. 4 hours. 10 hours, whew. I'd be okay with 10 hours. I should be streaming again by then, Lex. During my normal stream time. Two to 3 hours, says Mark. Yeah, I'm curious on what K-Tote's work schedule looks like. Okay. I gotcha. I like that thought process, Kof. I like the logic. I like it. $404. 4 hours. A lot of people seem to think 4 hours. Alright, 4 hours. That would be awful for me. That's like the worst time possible for me. So you're probably right. I've always said if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. I mean, I feel like if I was K-Totes and I was in this position, I feel like I would sacrifice work for this project. I mean, I feel like Epoch definitely has the chance to be life-changing for him. So I would definitely focus more on Epoch than whatever his daily job is. Of course, you know, could be different. Hey, Ordinary, how's it going? Welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, I think so too, Kruva. I think so too. Yeah. Yeah, Draenor, I think their process is a lot faster. I think it only took them a couple hours to get it done. So. Exactly. Well, I mean, he'll have to work on Epoch. It'll be different work, but probably more enjoyable. But you're absolutely right, Lex. The Discord, the people online, is slowly creeping up. Slowly creeping up. I missed some follows. Peter McCann, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Ordinary House, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. And Spa, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the support. Will and Iron Cobra, also, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. They may not be pushing anything else, Muhammad, until they do the test. Which is my guess. I think they've got a build ready to go for testing, so they're probably not pushing any new commits. Yep. I can just... There's the link. Nice, Ordinary. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun to get in there and start playing. Welcome, welcome. So, if you're new to my channel, we're a pretty relaxed group. We like to just chill and chat, and you know, not much raging or stress or anything here. Just grab a drink, have a seat, and join in. How long does that take, Mohammed? I mean, most people said it only takes 2 or 3 hours. I know, right, Jumu? I'm playing a human mage on Kazan. I mean, mage is the best class in the game, so why wouldn't I play it? Yeah, exactly, Sage. I'll have to log off. I don't know when exactly, but I have to finish up the work for the day, you know? Send a few more emails to make it look like I did more work today, and then get ready to do dinner with the wife. Yeah, I've still got a bit of my southern accent, JD. Oh, Druid. I add a couple O's in there. Oh, nice. Human Priest plush. You're gonna have to come have to heal some of my dungeons. Prot Paladin is gonna be good. Especially, I expect to see a lot of undead Prot Paladins. I expect to see a lot of undead Prot Paladins. Yeah, they should have it, Kruva, from the Kazan tests. Nice. Are you playing on Kazan, JD? Oh. Mohammed, are you the same Riz that has been in my chat for a few days? Or is that a different? Nice. Well, I'll definitely see you on Kazan then, JD. I am putting a guild together, so if you're looking for a home and you don't have a guild already and you're just looking for a place to chill and level in, welcome to join. Yeah, and I think Consecration does not have an AoE cap. I think they removed the AoE cap on Consecration. Yeah, I think the DNS is done. But they may have to do some checks and stuff before they turn the servers back on. Gotcha, Mohammed. Okay. So it's probably someone else that just happens to have the same name. I love paladins. I like how flexible they are, you know? If you have a couple paladins, you can flex them around to whatever you need. If we need a tank, bam. We need a healer, bam. Good to go. I don't like the camera angles of the gnomes and the dwarves. I prefer a taller class for the camera angle. Hey Laser, yeah, it's a Classic Plus community server. So some differences for Epoch is 1,600 new quests, revamped dungeons, revamped raids, arenas, world bosses, war mode, revamped professions, new class race combos, Alteric Valleys getting turned into an open world PvP zone like Wintergrasp. Tons of new mobs abilities, new bosses in raids like Molten Core, Dead Mines and Welling Caverns revamped. Just tons and tons and tons of changes. But even though there's so many changes, it still feels like classic WoW. They did a really good job of keeping that classic feel, that vanilla feel. Really good. So if you're new to Project Epoch, have a look at it, check out the website, and hope to see you on there. I think it's going to be a great time. Yep, day and night is in. The night times are really dark. There were times when it was nighttime and I could barely see mobs. I've said it quite a few times, Plush. No, they're still got to do the test, Mikey. They were just propagating the DNS, and then we're waiting for them to turn on the servers. Nar is kind of like that's an Aussie word there, Jumu. Nar, I don't want to go. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah is another thing they do. Yeah, nah, I don't think I'm going to go. That's definitely a very Aussie thing. Yep, it's like a whole different version of English over here that I had to relearn when I moved here. All right, there's more people in here now. I really want to get a feel of what everyone thinks. So, do you think they're going to vote wipe, or not wipe? What do you guys want? Do you want wipe or not wipe? Hey, cute. Yeah, my wife is Australian. So we ended up moving out here. So Rod says will be wiped. Kaylin says not wiped. Not wiped. 1500% rested XP. No wipe. See, every time I ask, the no wipes end up winning more, or voting more. So I don't know if that's just because the people who watch me tend to have played some, versus the vast majority of people who haven't. So I don't know. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Yep, agreed, Jumo. Yeah, exactly, Cronus. That's my worry, is like the people in this chat aren't tourists, or they're not, you know, they're a lot more dedicated, I guess would be the way to say. So chances are most of us have gotten a chance to play a little bit, whereas the vast majority of people on Discord probably have not gotten to play. So that really strews the data as far as collecting vote yes or nay. Yeah, I agree, Straw. And there's always that subset of people who just want to hurt people, right? So there's that group of people who are just going to vote wipe just because they think it's funny. People who don't even play at all aren't even going to play. Yeah. If they do a wipe, I hope it doesn't wipe names. For sure. I think the best middle ground is just to wipe gold down to 20 silver and call it a day. Leave everyone with 20 silver and then turn the servers on. That sucks, Beak. I'll keep that in mind if anyone else asks. Yeah, Gailey, I agree. It'll probably be soon. Yep, Cronus. I mean, maybe they already have something in place to make sure only people with accounts can vote. Maybe they already have that in the background. We just haven't seen it yet. Exactly, Envy. For some people, 20 silver is a positive. Exactly, Straw. I don't care if people take my money. Whatever. Just get the servers on. I know, right? Jumo, can I have one of those Edge Masters you've got? I'll take one of them. I'd say most of the devs are still asleep. It's really early in the morning in the UK. Isn't it like 6 a.m. or something like that in the UK right now? Somewhere around there? Well, if they do a wipe, their only option will be to lower the player cap on the servers, let about 2,000 people in, and then as they level up, slowly raise the player cap and let more people in. That's the only way you can do it. If you try to let 6,000 people in starter zones all at once, it's going to crash. So, yeah. If they wipe it, that's what they're going to have to do. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've been around enough server starts to know that, yeah. If you try to let that many people in the starter zone, it's going to melt. Well, I imagine his sleep schedule is a bit off, Cronus, no matter where he lives. I think that takes time to implement Ethereum. I don't think they'll. I think that's dead in the water. People hated the round robin idea. I think it's dead. I don't think we'll ever see the round robin thing come back. People hated that idea. I don't know why. I thought it was a decent idea, but people really did not like it. There you go. That's an option, Texan. No wipe, but give an EXP boost to characters till level 10, or even level 15, even. Right here. I think there's lots of good options other than wiping the server. Lots better options. I think it'll be between 5 and 7,000 per server. Well, they've already said, Tachi, that Kato says there's just no way they can accommodate everyone. Some people are just either not going to get the chance to play or just have to get used to queues. One of the two. We have, Sesso. We have enjoyed it. Hey, Beak. Have a good night. I'll see you. I'll see you on my stream later tonight. My normal streaming hours. I mean, at the end of the day, level 15 is nothing for, compared to the amount of XP you need to hit 60. Jumu, the role player, is back. Jumu, are you playing on Kazan by chance? Yeah, Kyo, I highly doubt it'll take that long, though. Sasso just wanting to be spicy over here. Nice, Jumu. I hope there's a pretty decent roleplay scene on Kazan. I'd love to just watch some roleplay. I've never roleplayed on WoW before. I'd be interested in checking it out. Exactly, Ryan. Like, they can only do so much. There's no way they can accommodate everyone. Well, I'm doing the Explorers Challenge, Ryan, so I get minus 50% XP. So it's going to take me a little while. Welcome to everyone that's new. My name is Niv. I make videos on YouTube, and I run this channel on Twitch. I'm considered a very optimistic person, very cheerful. I like to have a good time, relax, chill. Good vibes, immaculate vibes even, some might say. And I appreciate the support and all the new follows, and thank you. And if you happen to stick around, I plan on running a lot of community events like transmog competitions, gold making competitions, because that's what I focus on. I focus on gold making and professions and stuff like that. So yeah, if you stick around, I hope to see you in game and do some dungeons and raids with you. Thank you. No, I don't think so, Red. I don't think so. I don't remember someone asking me that. Hey, Risto, I'm hoping real soon. Hey, Carintz, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Yep, transmog is possible on Epoch. Yep, there is transmog. But there is an option in that you can turn it off. So if you don't want to see people's transmog, you just want to see what they normally wear, there is an option to turn that off or turn it on. So completely up to you. Whatever version of immersion you want. Leveling is faster between the new skills and talents plus the extra quests. It is going to be faster. I'm not sure, Austin. I'm hoping so. I think we're getting close. I don't remember it, Red, but it could have been, but I don't remember it. Yeah, I know, right? I think having transmog is nice, especially for role players. I think it's really good for the roleplay community. Hey, Mod, welcome back and have a good day at work. I'll see you on the stream later tonight. Don't let the day get you. That's why they add the option in there, Sage, so you can turn it off, so you don't have to see transmog. There is new dungeon gear. Yep. There's new dungeon sets. There's dungeon gear, revamped dungeons, completely new dungeons. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fantastic. Once servers are live, the next big hurdle will be balancing. Because of all the new items and talents and everything, chances are there's going to be some gear out there that's broken. It can. Yep, it can be turned off. So if you'd rather just have a more vanilla, experience and not see transmog, then you can turn that off. I have, Austin. I've got to about level 8. I'm level 8 and I turned on the Explorer's Challenge. Yeah. Whenever I had the opportunity to get in game, it runs buttery smooth. Smooth. I love the Wrath client. It's so good. And that's someone, I've got about 250 ping being in Australia. 250, 260 ping. So you do. You have to be level 8 or below to turn on Hardcore or Explorer's Challenge. So just make sure, if you plan on doing either of those challenges, to make sure you do it before you hit level 9. Because then it's too late. You can do it in whatever your first little starter village is. So Goldshire for humans, Razor Hill for orcs and trolls, etc. No, it doesn't feel laggy at all, Leon. Now, if you do PvP, it can feel a little laggy with PvP, but I don't really feel it that much, but that's the main reason why I'm not on the PvP server, and the main reason why I'm not doing hardcore is because of my ping. Like, for the test, Michael, or live? Live or the test? Test, I think, within the next 2 hours. Live, I'd say within the next 24 hours. Depending on how the poll goes. If the poll votes for a wipe, then I think it'll take a little longer, because then they have to wipe the damn servers, you know? Yep, Red, the in Goldshire, the mob for hardcore is a blood elf or a high elf, one of the two. And then for the Explorers Challenge, it is a goblin that's part of the Steam Whittle cartel. That will start the Explorer Challenge for you. Absolutely. Took me a little while to find the goblin, but you can always ask a guard, and the guard will show you. Just make sure you look for the Steam Whittle representative or whatever from the guard options, and that'll be your Explorer Challenge. I will, Michael. I also have a Discord. Are you playing on Kazan, Michael? That's the Discord to my community server. If you plan on playing on Kazan, or you just want to join for community purposes, feel free to join us. Yeah, you can find groups for dungeons, find help with elite quests. We plan on doing some raiding once people get to 60. There's no time limit on 60. So, I want everyone to have a good time, relax, play what they want to play the way they want to play. For raiding, you can be any spec or class you want. We'll still clear all the content, I promise you. So, yeah. Just play the way you want to play. Have a good time. Nice, Michael. Well, then I'll definitely see you in game. We've got about 70 or 80 people in the Discord already, so yeah, I think we're going to have a good community. Yeah, JSM, you should be able to hop on Guru and make a character. Yep. They won't restrict you from... You could play on both servers if you wanted. You might have to deal with queues if you tried to switch servers, but if you can get in before a queue or whatever, yeah, you can make a character on Gurubashi. Ah, Straw. That sucks. Well, maybe one day you'll make someone on Kazan. And if you do, just look us up. We'd love to have you. Because Kazan's where all the cool people are going to be. Yep. Yep, hardcore is just the Soul of Iron buff. If you die, you have to slow walk back to the NPC that started your Soul of Iron quest. Once you slow walk back to that character, then you can recover your character and play normally without the Soul of Iron. I agree, JSM. I agree. 100%. Well, everyone, it's been lovely having you on here, but I think I have to go back to work and finish up some work for the day. I'll be back on for my normal stream later tonight, But I hope to see most of you there. Let's see here. Dang. Let me find someone. Now, as soon as I log off, the servers are going to come up. That's exactly what's going to happen. Nice. That would be nice, Straw. I'd love to have you over on Kazan once you're ready. I know, right? I'm trying to see if anyone else is streaming Epoch right now. I don't see anyone. I know, right, Red? I've been at it for a short 3.5 hours. Just, just a short little stream. Take care, everyone. Love you all, and I'll see you tonight. Take care, everyone. Love you all. I'll see you tonight. Don't let the day get you.